Hello there, this is Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. Alright guys, my dream was wilding per usual. I really don't know if this reading is meant for that dream. I'm kind of hoping not, because it was weird. Okay, it was weird. It was very, very strange. One of the scenes, I was in a supermarket and it was weird to see that the liquor section was completely cleaned out. There wasn't a single bottle left on those shelves, and I thought that was strange. Second scene, I saw a person with another person. They were a partnership, okay, and they were basically, I felt like, let's just say, right, nicely put, that the grounds or the foundation of that partnership was just lust. Okay, it was just lust. All right, but there was something off about the female in the situation, because that person, like, there were 5 marks. I saw some about 5 marks on this person that were telling about this person's past or what they've done. And something was catching up to them. Okay, so I don't know if these were 5 failed attempts at something or 5 things that went wrong here, that went against the divine in some way. But I felt like something was coming back around, affecting the partnership. And there's a lot of like numbing happening in that partnership. Okay, I don't recognize these people in my dream at all. I feel like it was just symbolic. Yeah, but someone did something wrong 5 times, or something failed up to 5 times. I'm not gonna say what I feel it is, because I feel like it could be a little triggering, so I'm not gonna go there. But I will see what wants to come through, and if that wants to be discussed again. I'm using a very pretty deck. I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's called Mystic Tarot, something with Mystic, okay? Because I had somebody ask me about this deck before. Talking about the Mystic Tarot deck, something like that, okay? For those who are interested. Yeah, I think you can get it on Amazon. This was gifted to me. Shout out to Angela. All right, so let's see if we can get an energy or the overall message for today. But something feels like a lesson. Which, when is it not, right? What's at the bottom? 2 of Coins. I see somebody kind of like trying to seek balance in their world. Okay, a lot of balance. A lot of balance. There's something here about someone being caught up in a partnership. They feel caught up in a partnership. They're trying to seek balance to embark on a new beginning. But right now, they're just trying to balance out their world. Okay. The 2 of Coins usually speaks of like a struggle, a juggling act, balancing. I see Temperance, which is also a card of balance. The Lovers, which is a partnership, a pair. All right. So I feel like someone here, in an attempt to heal a situation, they're kind of like struggling. Okay. They're trying to heal a situation, an existing partnership. Okay. But it's like a juggling act. It almost looks like a circus performance. Do you see this person? All right, let's see. The Star, another card of healing. Someone here got the news, okay, or some kind of an alert here. But this healing energy gives me the vibe of a person who is in a space of solitude, trying to heal, trying to find the light again. Strength. This person could be getting help from another person. You see how this lion is like crying, and this girl is like, okay, I got you, I got you. Yeah, this healing stage takes a lot of strength, because I feel this is someone who has been crying about a situation. Okay, this is the King of Pentacles, but it's depicted by a woman, which is why I love this deck even more, because the kings in the deck have a female version. And anytime I see the female version of a king, it reminds me of an energy that maybe wears the trousers in a situation, but they're a woman. Yes, even this woman in this image is holding these chess pieces like pawns, and it's multiple people here. There's definitely a level of authority that this person has had in a situation. But right now I'm getting this like a need for strength. And they peep the real King of Pentacles. See how this King of Pentacles is a male? The elk spirits are definitely masculine energies, but it looks like a male on top of this elk with coins. That's two King of Pentacles. As I was just saying, how there is a female version and a male version of kings of any element. Okay, so this is definitely a partnership, but I'm seeing somebody needing the strength to go through a healing stage in their life. With the Two of Swords, this person, there's something conflicting with this person's perception of things. The Two of Swords usually speaks of being in denial, not really seeing the forest for the trees when it comes to certain choices that were made. Okay. This person could be consulting with another person. I'm seeing an individual almost talking to them, consulting them about this struggle that they're facing. Five of Cups. This person could be grieving. This person is in mourning in some way, shape, or form. But I'm getting a heavy, like, the past. I feel like whatever this healing stage is, it is a makeup of poor choices in the past, because this person made certain decisions almost from a more stubborn place. There could be people making choices for this person as well. But with the Five of Cups, I just get this energy of like regrets, the past, lingering. It's like, I wish I had done this differently. I wish I had done that differently. Three of Swords. Yeah, this is heartache. This is pain. This is someone who's going through it, y'all. Five of Cups, Three of Swords, Two of Swords. It's like their own stubbornness or being blindsided by their own choices is what's causing all this pain. My question is, what happened? This is someone who needs support right now. And I feel like they're getting professional help as well, if I can be honest, because this is like a big deal. This is someone who's in regret of their actions. But my question is, what were their actions? Yo, I'm telling you, they're being ordered. The Justice card to the Ace of Swords is kind of like a higher up, someone else making the decision on their behalf, because they themselves almost can't make decisions for themselves. The Two of Swords is being very like in two minds about things, because they're grieving, they're hurting, they can't make decisions for themselves. And I feel like someone ordered a decision for them. The Ace of Swords is like a final decision, clarity of the mind. But to me, this also gives me the energy of maybe a court order, justice. It holds more power than this person making decisions. Four of Coins. This is someone who could be very private. There's a lot going on with the King of Pentacles back here. Look, now they're beside each other. These are two kings, which can be conflicting, because it tells me that there is maybe an environment with the Four of Coins. You see how it's depicted by a house and this woman hugging this house. It's kind of like, and I know some people will disagree or could disagree, but to me, when there are two kings in a household or in a partnership, it's a power struggle at times, because it's like two people trying to do the same thing. You know, some people are better at this, others are better at that. It's kind of like a team effort. But when you have two people trying to do the same thing, they can butt heads. And with the Four of Coins, I'm seeing something here. Maybe a person was trying to hold on to this dynamic. With the Five of Wands, it could have bred for a lot of like conflicts, dramas, getting others involved. I'm also getting this energy of having people side with them. The same way this person is playing with chess pieces. It's like, I need you to side with me, etc., etc. It's a partnership, but when you have two kings, it's kind of like putting two men in a household and both of them wanting to be the man of the house. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of giving me like this power struggle. And someone here is trying to hold on to that power struggle. With the Four of Coins, it can be an energy of greed, possessiveness, not wanting to let go of something. And that's what led to this authoritative energy to make a decision on behalf of this person, because they were clinging to stuff, clinging to control, maybe clinging to possessions. It's kind of like you can't do another person's job for them. You have to allow them to exercise their role. And I feel like it has a lot to do with being either a masculine of the house or a masculine in a partnership. I feel like this individual, yeah, it's like maybe they like to do things on their own. I have 2 nines, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. It's like they don't give up. This is someone who doesn't know when to be a little bit more, 2 of Cups, submissive, gel well together, be two peas in a pod, allow a person to be their authentic self. I get a very like, almost, it's giving me like a leadership energy, but to a point where it's affecting other people to flourish. Because when you're a good leader, you know, you allow other people to exercise what they're good at, their assets. So it's like a leader that wants to do everything. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And it takes away from a person's importance in their role because you're too busy doing it for them. All right, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting this vibe of like a person who exercised their dominance a lot, but now it's hurting them that someone higher than them is exercising an authoritative, tower. It's like it's a tower for this person. This person likes to be in control of an establishment. This could even be a company. This could be but I feel like they don't why do I get this intuitive energy that they don't have the authority they were exercising? This order that they have no control over is a tower moment for them because they loved clinging to the control of an establishment or a partnership. This person's in a lot of pain because they can't handle losing this level of authority they once exercised in whatever this was. 10 of Pentacles, this was a long-term establishment. And you notice how I spoke of masculine of the house or man of the house. Look at this man. He's older, he has a long beard, and he's sitting on top of this what looks to be a tree stump, but within it looks like a family. It looks like a big mansion. Like there's the 10 of Pentacles to the tower. There's something happening or uprooting in a long-term establishment of a sort. Okay, weird. Tell me more about this tower. 9 of Cups. This person could be okay, tell me more about that before I say it. The Magician. Yeah, this person escapes reality at times. The 9 of Cups could have something to do with what I was seeing in my dream of like a lot of like missing liquor bottles in the store. The 9 of Cups is a card of getting your wishes fulfilled, but it's often depicted by a lot of cups. And with the Magician, it's like an illusion. Magicians can also be tricksters, manipulators, but to me this feels like they wanted to paint this picture to feel good. 9 of Cups. Tell me more about this 9 of Cups to the Magician. Judgment. That's what's being judged. So this person could even be judged for being for abusing substances. Judgment is being passed down on that behavior because it's like this person kept something up. It's like, I have to remain happy, I have to remain, but they were using substances to do that. And it was around other people too. I'm seeing other people knowing of this issue. This is why they're also being judged for this. Like, it's like, okay, you have a problem here. The Emperor, yeah. A masculine could have stepped up and reported this. It's feeling like an authoritative energy or a man of a sort. It's like this is like the real masculine of a house. Like I don't know how to, or a company or an institution. Like I get this vibe of it's, yes, recognizing the toxicity, the devil. It almost looks like a poisonous mushroom. This image, someone reported, because when you think of alcohol, it is poison, okay? Someone reported someone's behavior under the influence. It's like they stepped up over what they're seeing, the toxicity that took place. Yeah, because there's a conflict. I keep seeing the conflict here. We have this energy, which is also an emperor, so funny, but it's depicted by a female paired with the devil. And then you have this masculine emperor paired with judgment. It's giving me power struggles. I really feel it because, you know, I usually like seeing both elements, like androgynous in a way, because it goes to show that anything a man can do, a woman can do as well. But in this case, I'm seeing a person needing to step up above the level of toxic authority that a person has been exercising, because it's like, when does an emperor or an authoritative energy become toxic? When they're greedy, when they're controlling, when they're, you know, full of it, in that power hungry state. So I'm seeing a healthy level of authority versus a toxic level of authority being exposed. But also it is like, I need help. I need external help from literal authoritative figures, justice, judgment, ace of swords, to get this person under control. This person hates, I hear hates other people controlling them. But you're out of control if the goat man has a hold on you. This is being possessive, greedy. You know, it's kind of like an abuse of power. This person abused their power in multiple ways, to a point where now the real people in charge, I feel in the government, have a sense of like authority to exercise over this person, because they have an unhealthy level of, it just feels like I want to be in charge. I want to send people. I want to be in a level of control here. I want to tell people what to do. But this person has some kind of like, I'm going to grab another deck to kind of clarify this. The number 5 is really significant here, because I saw 5 marks on this person. There's something they've done up to 5 times that is coming back around. Yes, look here. Fighting for what you love in the reverse. This is a power struggle. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. This is a partnership, but I feel someone here was very combative. You see how this woman has like boxing gloves? Okay. It's in the reverse. Something about a battle not being, look, but it's really stems from insecurity. I feel like this person in their past, they never had a level of control over certain things. And now as an adult, it's like they exercise that sense of control because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel good about things that was out of their control in the past. With insecure, it's like they're doing this from an insecure place, because it's like, you know what you're good at. Why don't you find comfort in sitting in that energy and doing the best at what you're good at? Why are you trying to take a person's role away from them? That's what I feel this person was doing. And it's almost like the downfall of whatever this is. Yeah, I feel this is like a nightmare of a situation, because this person doesn't have control anymore. I feel an energy that's spiraled. You saw what come out. What did I say about authoritative figures? I.e. cops, judges. It's like, this is the kind of, it's just, you know, law enforcement. It's to regain control of a situation that's spiraled out of control due to a person's I feel substance abuse. Okay. Player into games. I'm seeing beer here. This person, it's almost like they liked playing these games. I'm being referenced back to the chessboard. They liked playing games with people, using people to exercise this level of authority they didn't want to let go of. Diamond girl, born to shine. I feel like this is someone who liked being perceived to be like the main person. Something triggered this person's ego. Protect yourself. Needing to keep yourself safe. It came in the reverse. Something happened here where a person, I felt like they needed to leave or do something about this because they didn't feel safe in this person's vicinity anymore. Seven of Cups, they were under the influence. The Seven of Cups is like seeing things. It's a fantasy. It's an illusion. I feel like this person was, seeing things. High Priestess. I feel like they've hid this habit, this behavior for a while. This was a secret. I'm also hearing because it would affect their credibility. Seven of Swords, deceit. It was a secret. But I'm getting an underlying reason as to why this person abuses substances. There's a deeper wound. There's a reason why they do this to escape. And it has everything to do with those 5 things. Like I saw cuts, like it was like 5 slashes, and I feel it was indicative of 5 things they've done wrong, that they know in their heart of hearts was wrong, okay? That's why they use whatever they use to escape from that grief. But those 5 things were so crucial as to why this person spiraled, because it's like, I know I've done this wrong, but I'm drinking it away, or I'm using drugs to escape from that. But that was the root of their downfall. Because had they not done those things, they wouldn't have that shame and guilt lingering, or that regret lingering to be doing this in the first place and ruining whatever establishment they have. Because I feel like this person not only hid their habits or tried to keep it on the down low, they also hid why they went to those habits in the first place. And that is the root of the problem. But not only is this decision that these authoritative people are making stopping their habits, it's getting directly down to the problem of why they can't hide. It's like this person went to these substances to avoid the truth of what they've done. They need to forgive themselves as well. I get this really like strong energy of just guilt. And they're spiraling, but I feel like nobody really knows what this person did. And I'm going to tell you the vibes that I got. Okay. I really feel it. Yeah, look, this person is surrounded by, like, the King of Swords in this deck could be a doctor. It could be, I feel it's a doctor. It's like they're being observed constantly. Could be a lawyer by this person's side. This lawyer trying to defend this person's deceit. It's kind of like they're still trying to hide why they spiraled, but I'm really feeling it's something that goes against the divine. Okay, what they've done. Up to 5 times. It makes sense though. It makes sense why this person was consuming to get rid of how they were feeling. But it's very, very sad. Tell me more about this High Priestess. This secretive behavior, but also the secretive overindulging because of what they've done. I also feel like this overindulging caused losses. Hierophant in the reverse. I'm telling you, it was unethical. The Hierophant in the upright is, you know, to me, it's my God card, yes. But it also has a lot to do with spiritual lessons. It has a lot to do with rights from wrongs, one's moral compass, one's faith. In the reverse, they've done something that directly went against, I feel, the divine, right? It was unethical, according to upstairs. Because nowadays, a lot of people tend to like make that more of a gray area. But what they've done was unethical. And I feel like they did this while they were in a partnership, okay? Or while they were, I really feel it was unethical, but it's just like the amount of times and how often, and I feel it is, yo, let me not, tell me more, yeah. What is this written statement? I don't know if this is something that is gonna come out there, or it's written that this person has done this. But the sun speaks of exposure, illuminating the truth. For some of you, this person wrote what they've done because they needed to get it out. Like, this is something that it's very hard to live with, I feel. And I don't know if there's evidence of it, but sometimes when I see this written thing and speaking of the same unethical matter, I feel like it's written or there's evidence that this person did this. Okay. I'm seeing Temperance come out. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. But what actually came out? The Fool. A new beginning. Queen of Wands. Page of Wands. The person did this unethical thing to ensure a new beginning or to like have like a clean slate, but it has a lot to do with, I feel, offspring, okay? And that's why I didn't want to go there. But this King of Wands gives me the same energy of looking like a queen. It's my Queen of Hearts. It's a very like dominant feminine energy. When I see the Page of Wands, this has a lot to do with the baby or a child of this king slash Queen of Wands. This person did something to almost ensure a new beginning for themselves. And that's their reason as to why, because the Fool is very free. The Fool is like, I don't have this responsibility. I take chances on my own. It was like a chance that they took. But I feel it had a lot to do with a younger energy. Like something here does not read well. Okay. It does not. Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, they either lied about this or they hid what they've done. But I really feel it goes against God, okay? It does. It does. And they did it up to 5 times. And I really don't want to go into detail, but I feel like you guys know what I mean. They hid this. You see how she's clutching onto these eggs? Here are eggs, here are eggs. It's giving me this energy of like, I don't want people to know what I did. I hear up to 5 times, like 5 times this person has done something that goes against God. It keeps saying me 5 times. And I saw more in my dream that I really don't want to address, but up to 5 times. Like I literally saw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over her abdominal area. It's like the slashes just went like choop, and she just stood there, but she had such a like blank expression. It's almost like someone who's just, because they've done this up to 5 times, they're like hollow inside. And because of that, that's why they consume. That's why they drink. My voice is giving out because it's not even, it's something they don't want to speak about. They're so ashamed of it, but they've done this to, yeah, go and do what they want to do. The Fool is free. Up to 5 times. I keep hearing up to 5 times. All right, where's this going? We have the Chariot to the 4 of Wands. Somebody could be making a house move, or somebody could be moving, like, also getting this energy of somebody coming to pick someone up. This is like a car, and this is up to a home. All right, it's turning this person, I feel, their reality around. Yeah, under spiritual attack, fighting off negative energies, fighting spiritual warfare, needing to clear your energy. This person is kind of like going through it in a way where it's spiritually affecting them, because it is your spirit. When you deal with those feelings of guilt, shame, it's an attack on your soul. Like, it's like you feel all these things. It's your spirit. This person is under spiritual attack. Okay, it's like, but they've attracted this for themselves. They brought this on themselves. Okay, they have. Yes, they kept something a secret. I feel they kept someone or their past a secret. You see how she looks? Like, it's have everything to do with a dark past behind her. This is someone who doesn't want these secrets to come out, but it is, because it's like, it's something that is being argued, okay? There's a reason why this person was using these things in the first place. They didn't open up about it. And when you don't open up about it, you find ways to numb it away. That's what I feel this person did. I keep hearing up to 5 times. Something unethical. Spoiled in the reverse. It has a lot to do with them looking out for themselves too. Getting spoiled, treating, catering, etc. This person, they did this to remain in where all eyes was on them. They did this so that their importance remains where it was. Caution. Somebody could have warned someone else about this person before. It's like, you don't want to deal with this one. You sure don't. Someone was warned about this person because they had a past, and some people knew about their past. It says chill out. Very weird. Where are we at? 33. Let's get the regular tarot on this. This is someone who, their past is coming back to haunt them in a way where, I mean, it was always haunting them, but now it's kind of showing on the outside world. Sad. Four of Coins. Not only is the things that they have themselves haven't let go of, you know, when you forgive yourself, others, you let go of things. This is that person, very possessive, holding on to the past, maybe greedy, right? It's kind of like with the Eight of Cups, it left them emotionally unfulfilled as well. Justice. Yeah, balance is being restored in a way where other energies are interfering, more authoritative energies are interfering. This is a crooked Queen of Cups. This person's very emotional, as I felt in their emotions right now. They're heartbroken, okay? The Tower. I feel like their unhealed matters are causing towers in their life, uprootings, sudden changes. And I get this vibe of like this Justice energy is is above this Queen of Cups. It's like they can't do anything other than accept whatever this verdict is. Look, I'm telling you, this person gets haunted about their past. This person could be like having nightmares. They need strength for this. I feel strongly this is someone who, like, what can I say, y'all? This is, their past is haunting them. Their past is haunting them. Emperor. I'm hearing the real person in charge. So what does that mean? Emperor could be a judge. It could be the masculine in this situation. For some of you, they've done something to this person that haunts them as well. The Emperor, what have they done? They're seeing the truth. Ace of Swords. They're seeing the truth about this person. About what giving and receiving from them led to. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, I feel like there's something this person is understanding. This person could also be like, I feel this truth, something is delivered on a phone, whether this be an email, something, a statement this person is seeing online. This person is having their own new beginnings. Knight of Swords, yeah, with the World wanting to peek out. This could be difficult conversations to have. It almost reads like a questioning, like somebody's being questioned about a situation. What was your role in this? Da-di-da. Give me this energy of interrogations. 10 of Wands, heavy interrogations. It's a burden to discuss because there are a lot of things behind the scenes that somebody doesn't want to talk about. Temperance. Okay, but it's balancing the situation out themselves. I feel like somebody here could have even been temperamental. With the Ace of Coins, a new beginning will be had, okay? Somebody here might even be compensated. I have the Two of Cups to the Two of Swords. Yeah, there's someone here who tried to see love in a connection, but it's like, again, you were blindfolded from the truth. Because whoever they coupled with had a very dark past that is catching up to them in how they abuse substances. It's like they were giving and receiving from what they thought was a Two of Cups, but with the Two of Swords, they weren't seeing the truth. They're seeing the truth now, though. Yeah. Tower to the Three of Swords. It's not a good day for this situation. It was a haze. This person abuses substances. I can't make it up. Nine of Cups. What did I say about the Nine of Cups usually being a display of a lot of cups? The Seven of Cups here as well, a haze, being in the clouds. In the clouds. And I feel like, I don't know why, but like this energy with the Seven of Wands, it's like that's what made this person kind of belligerent. This queen, there's a Queen of Swords here. And I feel like it's like someone here acted out from a space of being under the influence for sure. And it's just causing an ending. But it's making somebody see the truth about who they partnered up with and why they were the way they were. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Now the Ace of Cups can have something to do with offspring. Nine of Wands is wounded. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings, even financially. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Eight of Cups, the Sun. It has something to do with children. I'm telling you, it has something to do with offspring. With the Eight of Cups, someone here I really don't want that energy to be here. Because Nine of Wands can talk about physical ailments as well, or like pain being like you're still standing but it hurts. Something hurts to do it. The Eight of Cups is like emotional detachment. It's like cups spilled over. It almost reads like, tell me more, clarify this Ace of Cups before I open my mouth. You spun in the reverse. Why? King of Cups in the reverse. What was this written thing? Someone read something and it completely like spun their emotions. It's written. This could even be something a doctor said. Because y'all, it was even in the other spread. I said someone has it written that something unethical was done. Hierophant in the reverse, unethical. And I saw this written statement. Another deck, I'm seeing a same written statement, and it has a masculine completely like distraught. Okay, the King of Cups in the reverse is like emotional shutdown, overflowing of emotions, not knowing how to cope with those emotions, because it has a lot to do with something that this person has in black and white that was written about this individual's past, something that had them in pain, right? Nine of Wands. It has a lot to do with the Sun to the Ace of Cups. It's like, to me, that's the energy of offspring. I feel like somebody here could have discarded, like, that's literally what it felt like, y'all. Up to 5 times. And it's written, it's in black and white. There's evidence of this. Someone is just, this is a weird ass message, y'all. A weird ass message. But it's like, they see the truth now. Tell me a little bit more about this King of Cups in the reverse, because this is, yeah, Two of Pentacles. They're not so sure. It's like, they don't like what they saw. They want to move forward now, because it's like it's like the biggest turnoff of all turnoffs. Okay, this person's like, what? It's like they weren't sure about it, but it's like now, yeah, they're very upset about it. It has them very unstable too. Yes, this Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. It has something to do with this person and what they did. They went to figure it out. The Hermit seeks guidance. This person is also isolating themselves from this person. It has everything to do with this Queen of Wands here. Okay, with this Page of Wands. It's about this person's antics of the past. It flipped this person to find out the truth about this individual's past. I almost feel like someone here could have been expecting, but because of how it came about, this person got rid of said blessing up to 5 times. This is not everybody's story, y'all. It's not everybody's story, but it's like this person in their trajectory of their life, it's like they did something unethical in God's eyes up to 5 times. And this person, someone found out about it because it's written. But it's like this person, whoever did this, it's like it haunted them because they knew it wasn't right. And that's why this person spiraled. That's why they had substance abuse issues in the first place. But it had everything to do with maintaining a sense of control in their environment while they internally were spiraling out of control. And now that level of chaos is breeding in their life. And someone here went to figure out there's a history of someone having done this. Okay, anyway, y'all, arguments. I feel like they did argue about this. It says arguments putting them in their place about how toxic someone was being. But that to me also reminds me of drinking. I feel like someone drank. Yes, they're not doing well. Okay, they're sick from, not only, it almost gives me this energy of like alcohol poisoning. You know, when someone exceeds the limit of what a body can take, like, yo, This person argues when under the influence, but I really feel they exceeded the limit. It's like it gives me the energy of alcohol poisoning. For some of you, that's why they lost the kid. Like, I really feel this strange energy of just way too much, because they themselves they're haunted. What else can I say? This is not everybody's reading, and I don't like readings like this because something went directly against the divine. It was unethical, and now other people are involved. People who need to get control out of a situation that is out of control. This person needs to heal. I feel strongly that it has, what did I say about healing? The Star to the Five of Swords. The Magician to the Eight of Swords. These things make me sad, y'all. Like, bro, can we get a healing message? Because if this person is watching, let's get a healing message. Because I don't know whose reading this is. I don't know if you're the person that has dealt with someone who did this to themselves, and others. Or if you're the person in the thick of this. Give me one positive card here, so. Joy came in the reverse. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Cupid. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Somebody here could be restoring joy in their life, okay? Depending on the partnerships they choose, allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Yeah, I just feel that's creepy. I said it has something to do with a new partnership. Look what this card says, new partner. I felt the energy of their joy will be renewed in another person entirely, because this person, I'm hearing dysfunctional. Something this person has done over and over again affects their physical health to a point where they're dysfunctional, either in the mind or physically. But it stems from their past and what they've done. I'm hearing again up to 5 times. 5 times. Someone here, look, it says a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. They're being introduced to someone new, okay? This person needs to live, love, play, enjoy life again, because I feel someone, they broke free from a partner of this nature. I really feel that. It's like, but when I tell you it is so heartbreaking what this person had to find out about this person's past, it makes sense. It's like everything makes sense now. It makes sense why this person was abusing this. It makes sense why this person was sick all the time. It makes sense why this person, it's like when they read this here, everything made sense. But they're so upset. It's disappointing. It's disheartening. It sent this person in a very unstable place because of what they found out about what someone did, I feel, on purpose. Even my stomach, y'all, is like... This is so sad. And I feel like they're being blessed with someone new. Joy, Cupid, and a new partner. Joy, Cupid, and a new partner. But that's what I have for you guys, y'all. If this read resonated, hang in there, okay? Joy will be restored in your life. Okay? And until next time, bye.